Hi guys! So everybody, after making the interview with my mom video, everybody asked me, oh, you should do it with Drake, you should do it with Drake, you should do it with Drake. And so I asked him and he actually said yes, which I was surprised about. So I had you guys, if you're on my Facebook, I asked you guys what questions you would ask Drake if you got a chance. So I'm going to ask him the questions. He has not seen any of them. I asked him if he wanted to go through and pick them, and he was like, no, just ask me whatever. So I'm literally just going to read through the comments, and then if I see one that like really pops out at me, then we'll go ahead and ask those ones. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you say hi?
Hi.
It's No Shave November.
Yeah.
Is anybody else's man doing that?
No Shave November.
I think it's stupid. But whatever. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. What is it like being a daddy of twin boys? And what's your favorite part about being a dad?
My favorite part about being a dad of twin boys? I guess just the fact that they're boys. I don't know. Because I just see as when they get older, they can play the same sports, be on the same teams, and they can just practice and help themselves get better. So it'll be easier for me in the long run if I'm working a lot, because they'll have each other to practice with. Favorite part of being a dad is just watching them get big, watching them develop.
Alright, if Gabe for some reason, which probably won't happen, wanted no part of Lilia anymore, would you adopt her?
Yeah, I would. Of course.
No doubt about it?
No.
If you had twin girls, what would you have named them?
McKenna and Annabelle.
That's what we had picked out. Do you plan on going to school?
Not regular like college, but barber college to do hair, to cut hair, yeah.
What's your favorite car?
My favorite car is 2013 Scion TC.
Yeah, we're never gonna have that.
I will have it one day.
In 2050, we'll have a 2013.
Okay.
Say hi, Tyson. All right. How do you feel about being a father and a stepfather at such a young age?
It's overwhelming at times, but it's not really all that hard. It really isn't.
Because you like it, I think.
I like being a dad, so it's not really like, oh, I hate my life. Why would I do this? No, I like being a dad. It's fun.
I remember when Jess was pregnant with the twins, you said that this was it, no more kids. But has your opinion changed on having more kids in the future now that the twins are here and you've been a dad for 7 months?
I've actually been a dad longer than 7 months.
Yeah, father figure.
But, yeah, might just try for one more later on.
That's what we've been talking about.
Just one.
Just
we
one.
We say just one.
Everybody's like, what if you get knocked up with triplets?
I told her if she gets knocked up with more than one, that she has to pick out which one she wants.
He's joking.
I'm just joking.
He would not make me do that. How do you feel about raising a child that's not biologically yours?
It's hard because there's like certain boundaries that I don't want to cross because I'm not really like her blood father. So there's certain things I won't do with her when she gets older, like disciplinary wise or like decisions that have to be made for her. I won't make those decisions. I mean, I might have an input, but I won't make that decision. I'll leave that up to Jessica and Gabe because that's their daughter. She's my stepdaughter, but she's not mine by blood. It's kind of hard. It sounds weird, but it's just I don't feel right making that kind of decision for somebody else's kid.
Yeah, but I think other than that, you don't really treat her any different than...
No, I don't treat her differently, no. But there's just certain boundaries I won't cross.
Yeah, that makes sense. Will or do you have a tattoo of the boys' names like you do of Lilia?
Yeah, I do have a tattoo of the boys' names I do of Lilia. It's not they're definitely not as big.
Why don't you
so I don't really have very much space left.
Yeah.
But,
people want to see all of your tattoos, too.
Well, if they want to see all my tattoos, they can wait till the end of the video, and then I'll show them.
Okay, we'll do it at the end of the video. How has being a father changed you as a person?
I don't really do everything that I want anymore. Like, I have to, like, sacrifice a lot. Like, I used to see my friends, like, go out and see my friends every day. Like, I was at my friend's house every day. We'd go out to the mall every day. Or go out and do something every day. Like, I don't do that stuff anymore at all. I go to work, I come home with my kids. Yes, I go out and I do play softball one time a week. And yes, softball is a girl's sport, but there is competitive men's softball, which is really freaking hard. It is competitive. It gets crazy. I'm on a sponsored team, so yes, we play really good teams.
It's a man's sport!
It is.
What was it like to date a girl with a child?
I liked it. When it was just me, Jesse, and Lilia, it really wasn't all that different than dating somebody who didn't. Because when we first started dating, I wasn't over here all that much. Like, I would see her after work, whatever, but a lot of times Lilia was like sleeping, or by then she was kind of big, so she would pretty much sleep through the night. So it would just be us two still, like, normal. And then a lot of times she went to, not a lot of times, but sometimes she went to Gabe's, and that's when we just were like, okay, it's like we're dating with no kids. So we would just go out and do whatever. So we didn't really have any boundaries. The only time we actually, like, it actually hit that we actually are parents and stuff is when they were here, when the boys were here, because then we had all three, and we can't
We're
get
full-time parents.
We're full-time. We're never without one. Well, actually, we're never without two, because
And mostly three.
mostly three.
What advice would you give other first-time dads that you wish someone had told you?
Just be ready. Man up. Do what you gotta do. I mean, if your relationship's not working out with the girl or whatever, you still need to be there for your kids regardless. The kids didn't do anything wrong. If you and the girl can't work stuff out, don't force it. Don't be together just because you feel like you have to be together. Just all in all, the first time dad, be there for your kids, plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no, oh, I have to do this weekend. I told my friends I had plans. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
How do you feel about Lilia calling you Drake instead of Dad?
I don't care. That doesn't really bother me.
Why did you not want to do marriage counseling in the beginning?
Didn't want to do marriage counseling in the beginning because honestly I wasn't. You okay? I wasn't really ready for the whole marriage thing. I thought I was like 100%. I thought I was ready and I wanted to do it and I was gonna do everything right. I wasn't done being me yet. I wasn't done being like a teenager yet. Yes, I was gonna have kids. I didn't have kids yet, but I wasn't ready, like exploring, like doing stuff. Like I wasn't ready. So I didn't want to do marriage counseling. So I didn't want to be with any, like, I love Jesse, but I didn't want to be with anybody. It's a hard situation. I don't like counselors. Plain simple. I don't like counselors. I shouldn't have to pay somebody to ask me 1,000 questions that I already know. I don't like to do it, but I'm doing it now because I'm matured a little bit more. I'm not like 100% like a mature level, but I'm doing it now because I want our relationship to grow stronger and to work without arguing, without having to deal with other crap.
What do you like most about me? What attracted you to me?
I was like, physically. I don't know. I like white girls. I really do. And you can tell Jessie's really pasty. She's like white. She like blends in with her.
Shut up.
Her white coat right here. I've known Jessie for a long time, since freshman year. I mean, lost contact, whatever. But she was just really chill and down to earth. She wasn't really like high maintenance like a lot of girls are. Really high maintenance. They have to have like the best stuff. The freaking True Religion jeans. They have to shop at Buckle. Stuff like that. I mean, when we go shopping, she shops like me. We go first place we go we're clearance aisle. We're clearance. Clearance is cool. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit outdated. I mean, you put swag on it and it's cool. You know, I mean, for real. Where'd you get this at? Clearance? You guys at Ross?
No.
Yes, you got this at Ross.
This
was Ross. Get the other black one too.
That was a different one. I got a pink one and black one.
Oh, what seal? That's why I wanted to get for buy one get one for a penny.
I actually think it was.
I like the eyes.
The eyes.
The eyes. Like blue is pop. And the butt.
You're such a man. How are you and Jessica doing on your relationship in your eyes while having 3 kids?
I mean, we're struggling. We're not like, oh, it sucks, whatever. But no, I mean, it's hard. Of course, it's hard. 3 kids and we're in our 20s. It's not the easiest thing, but we're doing. I see we're doing fine.
Okay. What steps have you guys taken to repair the mistrust in your relationship? And are you at a place where you can trust one another again?
Going to counseling, that's our step. Yeah, I mean, we can pretty much trust each other. Well, I can anyways.
I think the trust is getting there. Who's that pretty girl? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the trust is fully there yet, but it's getting there because of the steps that we're taking. And it's kind of a it's a process to fix. It's gonna take time. It's not something that can just like happen, like snap, oh, it's back again. But progress is being made, and that's all that matters. How do you feel about me putting myself out on YouTube?
I just don't like the negative comment stuff. That's the only thing I don't like. Like, if you're gonna say something negative, just don't comment on it. It's not that hard. I know you're thinking about it when you're typing it. I mean, anybody can talk shit through a computer. Anybody can talk shit over Facebook. But if they guaranteed you see them face to face, they wouldn't say anything. Just be nice. Not that hard to be nice. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
That's why I ignore it.
I know. Ignore, block, delete, whatever. I know.
What's your biggest regret?
Not going to college right out of high school. Like a real college to play baseball.
How do you feel about my YouTube name being Gabe and Jess?
I don't care. I don't care.
People make a huge deal about that.
It's a freaking name. Who cares? 16 and pregnant. Those girls ain't 16. Not all of them. It's a name. Who cares? Some of them are freaking 14, 15, 17 years old.
14-year-old woman.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I give it.
Not all of them are 16 years old. The show's gonna be called 16 and pregnant. Doesn't mean every girl has to be 16 years old and pregnant. They're like 17, 18. Who cares? It's a name. That's people ask me, how do you feel your name is Drake? My name was Drake before the rapper's name was Drake. His real name is Aubrey. It's not even Drake. I hate that.
How has it affected you knowing that there's a lot of hatred towards you?
Haters make me famous. Honestly.
That's true. If you search Drake,
that's how I see it. Haters make me famous.
You'll get the rappers, and then you'll get the horrible.
The more you put my name out there, they can be. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, anybody can talk trash through a computer. No one can say it to their face.
So it doesn't affect you.
No, it does. I don't care.
How do you feel about living right next to your in-laws?
I mean, it has its ups and its downs. I mean, it's cool because like if we're overwhelmed with like too many kids, like we'll send Lily over there, or we'll take one kid over there and we'll put one to sleep and then we'll get the other one from her. So that part's cool. Like they like really interact and it's fun. We do a lot of stuff together.
What's your favorite thing to do with the boys?
I like to wrestle with them. Like I don't hardcore wrestle with them.
He attacks their neck with his lips.
Yeah, I don't hardcore wrestle with them or anything like that yet. But I just like attack them. Like I don't know. I like making them laugh. I do the same thing to Lily. So I play with Lily a little more rough than them because she's bigger. I like pick her up and like slam her on the bed and she'll like laugh.
What is your relationship like with Gabe?
We don't have one. It's pretty much knocks on the door, open it. What's up, man? Alright, later. See ya. That's pretty much the extent of it.
That's the conversation they have.
I've tried a bunch of times. I just kind of give up on it. I was like, whatever.
Do you think I am a good mother?
Yes, of course.
What is your job around the house?
Dad. Clean a lot. I hate clutter. I hate it. I get like really like angry and like overwhelmed when there's like clutter. I hate it more than everything. I hate it, and it's hard because we have kids and there's like toys everywhere.
He's like, he's gonna be the guy that like follows his toddlers around the house, like picking up everything.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I like hate it when there's like too much stuff in one place because it just looks trashy. It just looks gross. Like I'm not a gross. I don't like dirty. I don't know. It's just how I am. I don't know. I've always been that way. Like whenever I had my room, like by myself, my room, like you think a guy's room is hella dirty. My room, spotless, spotless. And my bed was always made. My clothes were always folded and put places. My hats were always nice and lined up. Everything was spotless.
Would you want a boy or a girl if we were to have another?
A boy.
I want a girl. What is your biggest worry for the boys in the future?
To end up like me, right here, in the situation. I don't want them to have kids young.
And what choices that you made would you hope that they choose for their own lives?
To play sports. Because sports kept me out of a lot of trouble. So sports will keep them out of a lot of trouble. And it'll keep their grades up. Because you have to have good grades in order to play.
Is there anything about your life you would change?
No. The way my life was made me who I am today, so I can't really change anything. If I change something, I might not be the person that I am today, I guess.
How much do you love me?
Is that one of those questions?
It says right there. How much do you love Jess?
A lot.
Show me.
I can't.
Show me how much you love me.
I can't.
Show me. Show me with your fingers. Or with your hands. You're so dumb.
That's a lot to an ant.
That's a lot to an ant. An ant can go that distance in like 2 seconds.
Okay, I love you. Like, you know that astronaut that jumped?
Yeah.
Okay, that far.
That's really far. How does it feel to have someone, Kyson, look exactly like you?
He doesn't look exactly like me. But he looks kind of like me. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's weird.
Look in the mirror. He calls him ugly.
I call my kids ugly. I just play
he
around.
goes, you're so ugly.
I just play around. I don't know.
You're so ugly. And we're like, he looks just like you.
I don't know. I don't know. I just play around. I don't really mean like my kids are ugly. Of course they're not ugly. It's just fun to say it. I don't know. Just playing around.
With regards to parenting, do we make the choices such as baby-led weaning, keeping our boys intact, breastfeeding? Do we make those together?
Yeah.
Or is it one of our decisions?
You pretty much just tell me what it is, and like you give me the details and stuff, and you ask me how I feel about it, and most of the time I agree on it because it sounds good. I mean, you haven't made a bad decision about what they should do yet, so why would I have any reason not to agree?
I think it's like, I'm like all into the research, and so I'll like research something and I'll ask him how he feels about it, and most of the time he's like, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it's like, all right, fine. No,
yeah, whatever. What are your 5-year goals?
dang, what is this, an interview?
I know, right?
How about just making it to 5 years? It's one. My kids starting, like, they start school up when they're 5, right?
Yeah, usually.
Taking them in kindergarten. Lily will be in school.
What about your personal goals?
Personal goals. Have a career set. Finish barber school. Have a nice car. Truck, actually, I really want a truck. And I want to get buff. Like, I want to get really, like, yoked. Like,
Ew.
Huge. I don't know, that's always been, like something I always wanted to do, but I'm just, like, too lazy to go do it. I really want to get buff. Like, to where I just walk around, like, I can't put my arms down. Just, like,
Ew. Who thinks
and
that's
I want to
cute?
have, like, no neck, just I'm just, like...
That's so gross. Don't even do that. Do you think our life would be different together If it hasn't been publicly shared on YouTube and Facebook?
No.
Think it would have been the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
It would have been less dramatic, but it would have been the same.
Why do you say less dramatic?
Less confrontation. Like whenever we broke up, whatever, I would have 1,000 of your fans emailing me and leaving me messages on Facebook and somehow finding my number and texting me.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. What are the aspects about being a father that you find the most challenging?
Just being a role model, not making any mistakes. It's hard.
Describe me as a mother in 3 words.
Caring, smart, and responsible.
And then it says, for me to describe Drake as a father in 3 words. Is that Kaizen? Devoted, caring. Did you say that? Should I not say that?
Jessica, you can say that.
And I can't think of the word, but like, he sacrificed a lot. And he's good at it. So, whatever that word would be. If it were physically possible for you to have the next baby, would you get an epidural?
I wouldn't have a kid if it was physically possible for me. Fuck
If
that.
it was... Oh, you're saying you would just not have kids?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. After seeing it, I wouldn't have a kid. Nope. Mm-mm. I'd be lesbian.
What were you thinking about during the period that me and you were separated?
My kids. And what she was doing most of the time.
I wonder what Jessica's doing right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Only time I really didn't think about it too much was when I was at work.
How did you participate in picking the boys' names?
I picked Kyson and she picked Kaden, and it was pretty much I picked one, she picked one. Yeah.
Because remember, you were like, he liked Kai. And I was like, Kai's kind of a weird name to be like by itself. I don't know. I wasn't sold on it. And so I was like, well, I like the ending S-O-N. So let's put Kyson. And he was like, yeah, I like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I pretty much convinced him to pick Kaden because I really like that name.
You know, like 1,000 Kadens. I didn't want it, but
Whose last name do the boys have?
mine.
Yes. The last name is Roke. As is mine. So they have our last name. Are you mad or sad that you missed some of the pregnancy?
No. I still seen it, just not in person.
He was a creeper watching my videos. Weren't you? How did you feel when I told you that I was pregnant?
Excited. So I wanted 1 kid, I just didn't plan on 2.
At that time either.
Yeah.
When we found out we were pregnant, did you want boys or girls?
I wanted boys.
From the beginning. We were watching our twins video last night and he was like, oh, I hope it's 2 boys. And I was like, well, you got your wish. What was your immediate thoughts or feelings right after each one of the boys was born?
I was really tired and like really like exhausted and like overwhelmed with everything. I was really excited, but like while they were coming out, I was just like staring like what the hell.
You were like, what is happening?
Yeah, I was like,
It's
is this really happening right now? Like I was so like shocked.
It's probably.
It just happened like that. Like it was just like.
Yeah.
Oh, she's screaming, whatever. Doctor comes in, and all of a sudden, like literally, like maybe 15 minutes later, both the kids are out,
Yeah.
and we're back into the room. Everyone's in there. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
You have 2 kids. It's probably weird seeing him.
What? Yeah, that was kind of weird too.
What is one thing that I do when we're not together that even makes you smile?
When we text each other silly stuff, like we have like dumb conversations with each other, like with the iPhones, they have like little faces and like animals and stuff. We'll just like text each other all weird stuff. I don't know. It's fun.
Will you ever tell our sons what happened between me and you?
Maybe when they're older, if like the situation arises where they're like having problems with like one of their girlfriends or whatever, or one of their soon-to-be wife or whatever, fiance. I mean, if the situation arises where like conversation is needed, then yeah, I'm not just be like, oh hey, did you know? No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm sure it'll come up sometime
It'll
in their
come
life.
up sometime.
But I don't think we're
It's
going
not
to
a
go out
top
of our
pri-
way to...
Yeah, it's not a top priority conversation I want to have with my kids.
Yeah. What was your opinion on keeping the boys intact? Did you support my reasoning for this?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't care.
Once he saw circumcision, he was like, all right, we're not doing it. What are your views about breastfeeding?
I think breastfeeding is the right way to feed them, but if you're going to do formula, then that's your choice. I'm not going to tell somebody else how to do with their kid.
Just because we always see him in that famous chair watching TV, what are some of your favorite TV shows or sports teams?
Don't be hating on my chair.
The chair's moved now.
The chair's moved. I don't even sit in that chair very much.
The chair's
anymore.
over there. Now he sits on the couch.
One time I sit in that chair is when I put the kids to sleep.
He sits in the closest sitting place to the TV, and now it's this couch.
Most of the time I watch sports. Right now it's football season, so of course I'm watching sports. I'm watching football. When it's baseball season, of course I was watching baseball.
Favorite?
What?
Teams?
Oh.
Football?
Football is Niners. Baseball is Giants. 2012 World Series champs. TV shows, I like The Walking Dead. And if you haven't watched that show, you really should watch that show from season 1 to season now. It's on. I love that show. I love it.
There was a pregnant lady on there last night.
Yep.
And she was in hard, active labor. And she was just sitting there talking like this. She had no pain medicine because the zombies were about to kill her. And I was like, that is so fake. She is not in active labor right now.
And her son had to shoot her in the head.
Oh
Because
my
she's turned
God.
to a zombie.
I don't know. That's just weird. That's your favorite one, though?
Favorite show? That is my favorite. No.
Oh, the fighting one.
No. Ultimate Fighter.
Ultimate Fighter.
And Family Guy. And American Dad. Oh, and I love Martin. I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
No. Oh, God, I hate that show. I make him turn it off every single time we watch it. Oh, I can't do it.
And George Lopez.
It's so annoying. I can do George Lopez. But Martin is just so...
Martin is awesome.
Stop it! Oh, I hate you! Where are you from?
Sounds like a trash can.
I can still smell it.
I'm from Turlock.
Turlock, California. What is the funniest face you have done to make the boys laugh? And you have to make the face.
That?
I'm Kyson.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm Kaden.
Let's go. Oh. I taught Kaden how to do that. He doesn't know how to.
Did you want to marry me before you found out I was pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember? Because I proposed to you before.
Yeah, no.
So yeah.
When would you have one? If we didn't get pregnant, do you think we would have gotten married?
I don't know. Probably later on.
2 years.
Yeah.
We're running out on time here, so we're just gonna... He's gonna show us all of his tattoos. Ready? Let's take it off and I'll show. Where do you want to start?
I'll let you get this.
Alright, so this one, some people have seen. It is my face. It is indeed my face. He got it right after we got married. And... yeah. So that's pretty self-explanatory what the meaning is behind that. He has Cali on his chest. People always think it's a girl's name. It's not. It says Cali for California. And then on his back, he has Roque, his last name. And what else do you have? Oh, he has tons on his arm.
It's just Maori tribal. There's a bunch of turtles. Because my mom used to call me a turtle when I was smaller.
Okay.
Obviously, it's Lilia's
There's Lilia's. This one is still being filled in, too.
Yeah, it's still being filled in. It's not done yet.
So that one's not done.
It says Faith right here.
All right.
Dia los Muertos. Just Mexican thing, Day of the Dead.
We have show Kyson and Kaden.
There's Kaden.
Kaden's on his wrist right there. Kyson's on his wrist right there. Your hand?
And then my hand says, work hard and become a leader, be lazy, never succeed. Proverbs 12:24.
It's a nice little quote. Up here? Up top?
The microphone.
Because he likes music.
This was free, so I got it.
Yeah.
It says love on the back of my arm. I have a J for Jessica, obviously, and then her lips.
Those are my actual lips too.
Those are her real lips. I have all these roses, and then I have family across. And then I have my mom's name right here, Sabrina, and it has like a Hello Kitty, because she loves Hello Kitty.
Okay, Lily.
And then I have my mom's name, and it says, "In God We Trust." And yeah, that's it for
Your
right
mom's
now.
name.
That's it.
So that's it?
That's it.
Do you want more?
Yeah, I'm gonna be covered.
He wants to be completely covered, but we'll see. Okay, go with Drake. Alright, so that's it. We're out of battery, and we've talked for a really long time. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this video, and Drake's dealing with Lilia, so he can't say bye, so I'll say bye for him. So yeah, I hope we answered a lot of your guys' questions. We didn't get to all of them, so sorry about that, but Kyson will say bye for Drake. Say bye, Bubbash. Say bye, huh? Say bye. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye.